Bruce Davis and Andy Vasco here with your 4-minute marketing drill. You know, Andy, for those operators who depend upon organized play and league play and tournament play to be strong in the fall and the winter and the spring, a good time to start right now in the early part of the summer. I know back when you were operating centers, you had a couple of plans that you exercised with great success, and your base of league bowlers was stronger as a result. So why don't you lead in with what you did, and then I'll add a couple thoughts, and away we go.
Well, like most proprietors, Bruce, I was always concerned about, that first and second week of the league season, having teams not show up or having two or three people missing on a team. So what I came up with is I wanted to have a kickoff tournament in the middle of August where I invited back all the league bowlers from the prior year. And I would promote this, throughout their league meetings, through any communications I had with the league officers. But it was really just it was a simple event. It was a four-person team. We bowled on a Saturday evening, 7 o'clock. There was no charge for lineage. The only money collected was for the prize fee, which was all paid out that evening. But what I did find out is allowing them to bring a guest, we were getting a lot of new people coming in and seeing our center for the first time. And having fun and hopefully joining a team for the fall.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
it's a great idea, to gather these cats at a time when, they're going to be talking to people at the lake or at functions around town and whatever. And there's, hey, we got a special event coming up the center. You ought to come with us. It's just a good way to build a running head start. Some operators use their parking lot in August for a special event, a party in the parking lot, and then move it into an event like you're talking about. It gives extra exposure to those driving by, and people stop in. You have a tent, and you have a few fun things going on, some games and whatnot. So that's another angle to add to it. And these are not new things. I mean, most operators listening to this have thought of this or tried something similar. But what I'm talking about here is planning it now, working on it. So you've got a couple months to really work it up and make it a great event. Andy, recently I just saw in an article in ARP News, as a matter of fact, between 20 and 25% of adults in the United States have an online gambling account, which startled me. But when you stop and think about it, our bowlers have loved to have some action. So if you're going to have one of these events, make sure you include some events that, there's a little bit of extra prize money, or you can win something, skill-based things like the one-shot pot, um, so like some strike contest, maybe a best ball thing, something extra so that people get a little extra to talk about, a little extra fun to compete in, and of course, um, I think you should follow your formula of saying that basically the bowling is free. Whatever money's put up goes into prize money. And just, this is an event you're hosting. It's like having your family and your relatives over for a roast. This is your customers that are your key recruiters, your best salespeople will come to something like this, and then you can talk with them, and they can go out to the community and sell people into joining in the fall. Anything to close, Andy?
well, just keep in mind it's a great time to promote other things you have going on in your center. And we used to have a like a welcome envelope that we would give each team. It had some flyers in there about our youth program, adult youth program, but I always, I would slip in some coupons for our cosmic bowling also.
Yeah. So when it comes to those fun and games that run, Andy and I over the years ran many, many of them very, very successfully. And we created a lot of business, a lot of excitement with our key customers running these special money games. So if you're interested in that, just give us a call, 1-800 720-0410. Give us a call at the office, the Kids Bowl Free office, and we'll tell you about 2 or 3 of them or send you some information. But thanks for watching. Plan now. Have a good season next year. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.